This one is huge. We're gonna talk about knives.
My hair's all messy.
I actually went and found a couple more on eBay that were like brand new with the tags on. Hey guys, it's been a while since I've done a Zulily haul, and even though I've been staying home for the last 3+ months, and of course everything's been pretty much closed this whole time, I have been shopping online, guess what, at Zulily. So some of the things I've gotten are related to the current situation that's going on, and some of them are just, you know, because I can't keep from shopping, I guess. But I thought I would take you through just a whole bunch of categories of things and show you what I've been picking up lately. So to start with, I'm going to do clothing and things that you wear, starting with these earrings. These are from the brand Acacia Creations, which I've gotten some of their items before, like wooden carved bowls and things, but these were really pretty. They're Capiz shell earrings, and they're just kind of like layered leaves. The one weird thing about them is you can see there's like 3 layers here. When I received them, the ear hooks were turned backwards, so like the biggest layer was on the top and the smallest layer was in the back, which is not how they were supposed to be. So I had to actually like twist the ear hooks myself, which was, I mean, it was fine, they twisted right around, but it was kind of weird. At first I thought maybe I had misunderstood the design of the earrings, but I think either I got a defective pair or they were just made weird. And then the next item that I will show you is this top. This is from the brand Gaiam, which I have shown before. I have like some workout tops from them. But this is, the name of this style is Intention. It's their Intention tee. And it's just very lightweight, kind of loose, but it's just really loose and kind of flowy tee. This is the elephant design. They had it in a couple other designs on Zulily, but one of the things about shopping Zulily is that a lot of times by the time you see something on there, it's like a style that is being retired. So I liked this shirt so much, I actually went and found a couple more on eBay that were like brand new with the tags on, of much older styles, I guess. So now I have a couple of them, but this one probably is still my favorite. So sticking with tops, I have a couple of these instant message women's t-shirts. I'll insert a clip of me trying them on just so you can see how they fit. But I had a couple of these before, and I figured since I'm gonna be kind of lounging around the house more these days, I can stock up on a couple more. They're a little longer than like a typical shirt I would find would fit me, but they're great for just being around the house, and I just like the way they fit. I like the neckline, they're comfy, they have tons of cute designs. So I have a bunch now that have cats and things on them, but the couple that I had picked up most recently, this one has a cat kind of peeking in from the side, which is cute. And then this one has like a dandelion design, but all the fluff is music notes. I also have a couple of these Pima brand 3/4 sleeve shirts. These are really nice. Not so much right now that we're in the middle of summer, but this was a set of 2. They have 3/4 sleeves, very loose, boxy fit, which like under normal circumstances I don't usually do, but paired with like a pair of like tighter fitting yoga pants or leggings, it's a nice balance. They're almost like a LuLaRoe Irma top, but like without the weird tail. So I don't know, I've enjoyed wearing these when it was a little bit cooler. Since I figured I was going to be around the house more and working from home 100% of the time, I didn't want to be like schlubbing around in my old like torn up messy hoodies and stuff. So I got a couple of these 42 Pops cardigans, which I've seen on the site many times. They come up all the time. They are, you know, in like different lengths. They come in a million different colors. So I got 2 of them. I got this gray one and this kind of heather pinky purple one. And I will just say they are not what I expected from the appearance on the website, and maybe even from what you're seeing on camera. They looked like they were going to be more of like a knit material, and what they really are is like a stretchy, smooth, like almost cold, like workout moisture wicking kind of material. They're really, really thin. You can see the heathered design is actually just like printed onto them. It's not even like knit into the threads. So they weren't exactly what I was expecting as far as something like comfy and cozy to snuggle up in around the house, but they're at least like a step above whatever old sweatshirt or thing I was wearing before. And then finally, this is from the brand Splendid Studio, and this is their thumbhole knit hoodie. So it has a hood, it's a nice long length, and you know I'm a sucker for sleeves with thumb holes, which these have. So this one is definitely more of a knit. It's ribbed, it's very soft. Unfortunately, because of the longer shipping timelines with Zulily in the recent months, by the time I got it, cold weather time was pretty much over. So it's definitely like on the top of my pile of hoodies to wear, you know, once it does start to get chilly in here again. But I wasn't really able to wear it that much. I mean, I wore it a couple times, but like I couldn't really give it a fair shake before it just started getting too warm here to be wearing it around the house. Well, I came in here to film and was going to straighten up these pillows, but then I noticed there's a little kitty behind there. What are you doing? So the thing I had come in here to film was the first item in my home decor category, which is on the dresser in our guest bedroom, and it is this flower kind of ceramic dish. So it was called the Blooming Vale ceramic sculpture, and actually when I ordered it, the photo was like this and not like this, like you would think a dish would be. So I thought it was like something you hang on the wall, and I was thinking actually it would be neat to fill in one of the gaps in my like gallery wall that I have in the living room. But actually it came out to be this very small like dish thing that you just sit on a table. So there's actually not even a hole or a hook or anything to hang it with on the back. So that's fine. It actually fits in just right here in this little arrangement on our guest dresser. Okay, I am outside to show you this one. It is a welcome flag from the brand Evergreen. I have a weird thing for flags right now, I guess, ever since a couple years ago when I got this little mini flag holder. So I've been putting different things here, but also this Evergreen brand, I'd gotten a couple things from them previously as gifts, and they have like these cool 3D kind of attachments on them, and actually it's on both sides, so if I had it somewhere where it was sideways you'd see them in both directions. So they're actually very nice. I'm filming for the vlog, and we're gonna talk about knives.
My hair's all messed up. Okay.
I don't know, do you want to talk about the knife?
It's a nice knife.
It is a nice knife.
I prefer serrated for most things I cut. Fruit, cheese. It seems that the culinary...
It's a perfectly good knife. It's a KitchenAid knife.
I'm not an expert.
I was looking for a new chef's knife, and so they had a KitchenAid event on Zulily, and so I got that knife. It's just the right size and shape and sharpness. And then the other thing I got from that event, I think some of them are in the dishwasher, but I also got a set of KitchenAid steak knives because I just prefer to use a steak knife like when I'm cutting my food on my dinner plate, because a regular knife barely cuts stuff. So we usually use steak knives anyway, and because we're eating at home every meal, our steak knives were often in the dishwasher, so I just got us a second set. Oh, I found another kitty. Up. Turn this way. Up, there he is.
Are you filming for B-roll?
It's gonna be A-roll till you start talking.
Sorry.
So for beauty items, the first one is something you've seen before. It's the L'Occitane hand cream. L'Occitane is on Zulily pretty regularly, and I usually stock up on like the little mini creams that go in your purse. This is the Big Mama cream, but I mentioned in a previous video I love this one with all the extra hand washing that we're doing. I also got this bottle of Clinique Happy perfume. It's kind of become my signature scent. I've mentioned it here before. So even though I'm not like going out much, I do still like to give myself a little spritz in the mornings. This is the Peacock Design wet brush. I've been using the wet brush for probably a couple of years now. It's definitely a lot easier to smoothly brush through your hair after you get out of the shower. The one that I had before was probably like from the original generation, and it was like a lot thinner of a handle, like not as wide this way. So this one, when I got it, I noticed right away, even though it's thicker, it's not heavy at all, and it's a lot more comfortable to hold, and the design is a lot prettier than the one that I had before that was kind of starting to wear off. This is the Spa Sister brand microfiber hair towel. I always use a microfiber hair towel when I get out of the shower, just to help absorb some of that water out of my hair, because otherwise it takes forever to dry. But usually the ones that I use are actually meant to be hand towels, and so they're pretty small. I mean, they're big enough for my hair, but like they're not that big. This one is huge. I can't even fit it all in the screen. This is folded in half, and it's about the size of the ones I usually use. So it was definitely a little bit of an adjustment the first time I went to use it, but it's fine, it works great. And I was thinking I needed to add some more to my pile of towels anyway, so I'm glad I picked that one up. And this is the Eva NYC Tone It Down, like foaming mousse, what do they actually call it? Blonde leave-in foam. So it's, it comes out, I'll give you a little squirt because it's fun. It's a purple toned foam that you put in your hair. I usually do it like right out of the shower, and it has argan oil and some other good stuff, but because it's purple, it's good for your blonde hair to kind of keep it bright. So these next couple of things, I wasn't really sure like what category to call them. I think I will call it signs of the times. So the first one is this item. The brand name is Philly, F-I-L-L-Y or F-I-I-L-Y, but I've seen it sold a lot of places under a lot of different names. But it came as a set of 3, and it's a tool that you can use to keep from touching things. So for example, you can open this part up and use this little hook to like open a door handle. And then the part that I really wanted it for, you can open this end, and you have a little rubber touching tool. I actually haven't used this yet, so I'll touch it. But you have a little rubber tool that you can use to like push buttons, or it's basically like a giant stylus, so I think you can also use it like on touch screens. So that's what I really got it for. And I know there's a lot of like poking tools out there right now that are just kind of like metal, and they're just open. So like, what's the point of touching something with it if you then have to touch the thing? So this one I liked because it had like a little, you know, cover over it. So like I said, it was a set of 3, so I have one, my husband has one, and I forget if I gave the last one away, or it might be around here somewhere. And then I also got a set of these cloth masks. The brand name is Shou, S-H-O-U. They're just like a thin cotton mask. So the thing that I liked about these is they have this little bead on the ear elastic so that you can adjust it larger or smaller, because my other favorite masks, the thing I liked about them was you tie it, so it's totally custom. So this one actually, it turns out it's not my favorite one. I thought I would like them, especially for summertime, because they're like a little lighter weight, but they just don't fit my face as well. Like the actual cloth part is too big for my face. I know it seems okay right now, but I wore them once for like an extended period of time, and I just found myself trying to adjust it and like keep it on my face the whole time, and that kind of defeats the purpose of the mask if you can't keep your hands off of it. So these actually are kind of my husband's masks now, because they're the perfect size for him, and I'll just stick with the other ones that I have been using. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. If you like this video, please do give it a thumbs up, leave me a comment, and let me know what have you been spending on during this time of quarantine. And if you like these sorts of things, please do subscribe, because I do it pretty regularly. And thanks again for watching. I will see you next time. Bye.